Wow. Hi, hello. Good morning. Hi, hello. Welcome. Hi. Sleepy today. Sorry, I'm late. Sleepy today. But I'm here and I'm live. And yeah, that's what's important. Good enough. Mm, okay. Twitter post has been made. All right. Um, coffee. Yummy coffee. You ever make a move in chess and know you're about to be cooked? Yeah. In fact, every time I play chess, every single time I play chess because I'm not good at it. Don't have to be good to win. I lose about 90% of the time. Yeah, me too. Actually, I believe I've lost 100% of the time. So I'm even worse. There we go. Should I keep working on this one now? No. Maybe. Impressive stats. Yeah, I know. I'm so good that I lose all of the time. Haha. That's just how I roll, BB. I know exactly who I have to do next. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one.
Princess underscore edits just followed.
Oh my god, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm sorry if you don't, though. I'm aware that my content isn't for everyone's taste. Can't get my set to 100% losing chess. That is so true. I don't enjoy my time anywhere. It's not a problem. Oh, oof. I honestly don't like what I've done to him. Ugh, yawn. Again, sorry for being late today. I was just really sleepy. I'm always really sleepy on Monday mornings. Because what happens is that I stay Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So if these are the 24, if these are all 24 hours, then I always wake up like around. I wake up around 10. Hold on. Oh shit, that's not gonna help. Better use a different brush then. I wake up around 10 and I stay up until like 12. And I do this the same for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But then comes Friday and I'm like, I want to stay up, and I stay up until like 6. And I no wait, one, two, Monday. I stay up to like 6 and sleep through the entire, almost the entire fucking Saturday, and then I have to stay up late on the Sunday. But what happens then is that I sleep sort of earlier on Sundays, which leads me to accidentally wake up earlier than I usually do on Sundays. But then I wake up super early and I'm like, I don't have to get up yet, and I go to sleep again, and it leaves me sleepy again when it's actually time for me to wake up. So so that's a curse. I will stretch and I will hydrate. Also, hi Val, congrats on first. Welcome. Water. Stretch. Ooh. But yeah, this morning when I woke up, morning being like around 6, I didn't check the clock. I'm gonna assume it was around 5 or 6 in the morning. I accidentally woke up. I don't think accidentally is the word. Incidentally, I think. I woke up and then I woke up from a scary dream is the thing. And since my room was so dark, I was a little bit creeped out. So I just went back to sleep. Just stay up and don't sleep. That should help. But I love sleeping. I love sleeping. I love sleeping. It's so nice to sleep. I just have a hard time going to sleep. I have a pretty hard time actually getting to that point. Every time I draw bodies, because I don't draw, I just draw a body and I draw the clothes on later, but every time I draw a body, I think of how artistic nudity was allowed on Twitch for like a day until a bunch of VTubers took that as to mean, oh, I can have a naked VTuber model. And now it's not allowed anymore. Take me like an hour or two to actually fall asleep, depending on the day. It's like 4 hours. Yeah. I'll just be laying in my bed for hours trying to fall asleep. When was that a thing? Was it late 2024? No, late 2023, I believe, or early 2024. Didn't have access to a phone at the time then? Oh, lucky. Okay, drawing arms like that was actually kind of helpful to making them look good. Lucky you be gooning on Twitch instead of Twitter. You know, that's fair. Twitch gooning sesh. So true. It's me every time I watch. I almost said something real crazy. That's not at all what I was gonna say about. Not what I was gonna say. Because that wouldn't have been crazy enough. Where did my... Doesn't look great. Where did my sauce go? I had the sauce. Where did it go? Oh, who cares? His torso isn't gonna be visible like that anyway. Gonna be wearing fucking... No. I'm so sloppy. Oh, I completely forgot to 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 post on Discord that I'm live. Hold on, let me. I was stupid and forgot. Okay, not stupid. I'm sorry. I know I'm not stupid. I'm just dumb. um, let's see where else. Get his crotch out of the way when while I'm doing this. Mm, where else? Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. Not a gooner, I swear. Can't drop some of my gooning knowledge because I'm Mexican American, so you wouldn't understand. Oh, but what if I could understand? I don't know what I mean by that. Okay, there we go. Which promo done? Bonfire silver tastes like bronze. I wouldn't know. It's all metal to me. Because I'm so racist when it comes to metal. Don't worry, I am too. I'm so glad to have some metal racism solidarity in my community. I should stop this joke. Or we'll have the same situation we had on April 1st. Coffee too well, coffee tastes the same? Sounds like you haven't had really good coffee. Don't worry, neither have I. Unfortunately, I would really love to have some really, really nice coffee. Oh my god, I haven't told you guys about the freaky dream I had last night that I woke up to and then decided to go back to sleep because I was scared. I don't remember much of it. I just remember I was hiding from a freaky, like, hyper realistic robot. Well, it wasn't hyper realistic. I remember its body was like shaped like something like this. And then it had like arms here and legs here that were like something like this. But then it had a face. It had a silicone fucking face that was like. It was so fucking scary. This thing was chasing me around. It looks something like this. And I think it was William Afton inside it as well for some reason. Weird dreams are weird. William Afton was inside the robot. Which I guess isn't too far fetched because he also glitch trap is a thing in FNAF lore, so him putting himself into robots is not the surprising part. It's the fact that he took the form of that thing. I might have to use that robot design for something. Literally, oh, it came to me in a dream sort of thing. But honestly, that's a really cool robot design. I can't believe my brain came up with that unconsciously. Welcome, Valerium E.
Valerium just followed.
Also, thanks for the follow. Also, I'm just gonna call you Valerium. I would call you Val, but we already have one of those. Okay. People also can we is that like valley or is it like vale? The English language is complicated sometimes. Vale? Okay.
Mom, get in here, Mom!
As always. Hi Tenant, welcome. Congrats on 420th. And Sunday, congrats on 69th. Welcome. I'm okay, just up at ungodly hours locating trans femmes to what? Well, I am flattered to have been chosen. I hope it's for wholesome reasons. Because people are either looking for trans femme people in a trans femme way or in a creepy way. You'll never know. Was after the metal racism. Ah, yes, the metal racism. We don't talk about that, even though it was like 5 minutes ago. That was me from 5 minutes ago. It does not. It does not represent me as a person anymore. As a gender fluid trans femme, it's always in the lesbian way, lol. I see. I totally get that. It's funny because I once found a streamer through one of my friends, one of my other streamer friends I was watching. And he rated a streamer, and I didn't think much of her at first. I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, this isn't my streamer friend. I'm not gonna watch." I dropped a follow because they were a small streamer, but I didn't think much of her. But then I realized she was trans, and I was like, "Ah, okay, you're my favorite streamer now." And now she's my partner, so you know who you are. Now she watches Steven Universe with her. Exactly. There's nothing gayer than watching Steven Universe, by the way. Even Thespian Lex isn't as gay as watching Steven Universe. She wears a tua? I'm sorry. Unsubscribe right now. Or unfollow. We're on Twitch. I can't believe I've been streaming for like a year and a half, and yet still I say subscribe like I'm on YouTube instead of follow like on Twitch. When subscribe means something different here. Year and a half? Yeah, it has to be, right? Man. I've wasted almost 2 years of my life. There we go. Want a break from the ads? Fred met his husband that same way. Is it wasting it if you have a wife now? You're right. But I'm financially wasting my life. I don't have stable income. I could have stayed in my old. I could have stayed at my old job. It was just a temporary job because it was an apprenticeship. But when the apprenticeship was ending, they did say that, oh, if you want to, you could just apply for a job here and we would hire you. And I was like, no thanks. I could have had a stable job, but I chose to do this instead. A really well-paying job too, by the way. No job stable in this economy anymore. Well, my country has a pretty good economy, so no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to brag. It's just kind of true. Iron Fist. Oh my god, guys, season 3 of Marvel Rivals. There's a new season, which means I'm gonna have to fucking rot on that daily grind again. It was so good to take a break from the game when season 1 finished, but now season 2 is here. So I have to I have to rot in the game again. Does anyone ever stop rotting in the game? I only recently got out of the vice grip that was Destiny. Yeah. To be fair, I have never been a more sweaty gamer than when I picked up Marvel Rivals. I have never been this absorbed into a game before. It is such a weird experience to suddenly be in this vice grip. Then again, I've always just played very chill games. Even back in my Overwatch phase, I just kind of played it casually. Mostly because I had to, because I was, very young. I had other things to worry about. Now I don't have other things to worry about, so I'm on that Marvel Rivals grind. But hey, I gotta say, the buffs to Mr. Fantastic, yo, they're so good. I got like 1 MVP as him yesterday, as well as almost getting another. I was so close to getting another. I was ace like most of the game, and then at the very end, it got stolen from me by an Emma Frost. Emma Frost, by the way, really fun, but not me. Not for me. I just had to play her a little bit because there's a new event mission, which I finished. So now I never have to play Amethyst ever again. She's really hot though. That's for sure. She's really hot. But Blade is not in the game yet. Even though they've been teasing him for a while. But at least they moved him from being, you know, being chained up in the Dracula map to sleeping in the Wakanda map because he's resting. He's gotta get his honk shoes in before we can play as him. That's honestly really cute. I love that they did that. I've been taking some fire ass photos of nature and shit. Oh, hell yeah. I love nature. I remember what sound does Moon Knight make when they sleep? Khonshu! Khonshu! That's a good one. I like that. Imagine if Wesley Snipes playing Blade in Marvel Rivals. That would be, honestly, that would be cool. I hope they do that. I mean, they do bring back. Hold on. Marvel Rivals voice cast. They do bring back a lot of the voice actors. Like if we go to what's a good example? If you go to the voice actor for Black Panther, James C. Mathis III, and you scroll down and you'll find that he has played Black Panther. 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 He's played Black Panther. He's played Black Panther. He's played Black Panther. He has played Black Panther. You know what I mean? They kind of do bring back voice actors who have been here before. We go to the Hulk's voice actor. He's played the Hulk. I mean, he's played a lot of things, but was Knuckles? When they couldn't get Idris Elba, he was Knuckles. He was movie Knuckles. Oh, he hasn't actually played the Hulk too much. Was he not in Earth Mightiest Heroes though? Oh, it was Hulk. They brought back a lot of Earth Mightiest Heroes voice actors. Minecraft story mode. And Doctor Strange. He's also played Doctor Strange a few times, but he also played. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. He's infinite. There's actually a few Sonic voice actors there. Who was it? There's Infinite. Infinite and Doctor Strange share a voice actor. Thor and Knuckles. There's two Tailses actually, because Mantis is voiced by Colleen, who's the current voice actress for Tails. But also I think it's Scarlet Witch, who is voiced by a previous Tails voice actor. So that's funny. I can't draw shoes from this angle. Honestly, I can't draw shoes, period. I'm not good at shoes. This at least looks better. Coffee. Oh my god, I love coffee. Shouldn't ads be playing now? They'll start playing any moment now. delicious caffeine. Yummy, yummy. I tried to ask Google yesterday if caffeine, because caffeine doesn't affect me that much, if at all. Oh, there are the ads. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna keep talking when the ads are over. In case anyone fucking cares about what I have to say. Started up, incredible, connection undeniable. I swear I thought you were the one forever. But your love was like a loaded gun. You shot down like one. Was visible when you're just so capable of getting past skin deep. Wow, guess what? The game over. I got burned, but you're the real loser. I don't know why I wasted my time with you. Whoa, you're bad news, a history repeater. Can't trust a serial cheater. You're good at hooking up, but you suck at love. You suck at love. Treat me like an amateur, then shot me like a murderer. For dead, another one of your victims. Not unpredictable. Your act is so believable. I know it's nothing personal, it's just business as usual. You're good at what you do. Whoa. Ads are over. Gonna go back to work so we have more time for Steven Universe later. Okay. Have fun working Sunday. Mm. Mm. But anyway, now that ads are over, I can say what I was going to say. Uh, I googled yesterday if it's a good thing to. First of all, if immunity to caffeine is a thing, and yes, it is in fact a thing you can develop if you drink coffee or caffeine enough. This whole thing, you're such an awesome, but you suck at love. But then I tried asking if it was a good thing. Also, hi Ernesto, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I tried asking if it's a good thing to have a resistance to caffeine, but it didn't give me a straight answer. I guess this story wasn't really that interesting. I'm just wondering, what do you think, chat? Is it a good thing to be resistant to caffeine, or does it sound concerning? Because I would almost say it sounds concerning. Okay, the foot isn't really that bad. Okay, maybe making it smaller wasn't the right choice. Well, that's the end of my coffee. I die now. I die now. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I don't know how that picked up on my microphone. I just wanted to be funny. With me Googling it and such, one of the results say that it could be genetic or that it can have several benefits on your immune system. Oh, well, that's good. Maybe that's why maybe that's why I don't get sick as
Nolan,
often.
what's your thoughts on Mio Xenoblade design-wise?
I don't know. Let me look at her. Also, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shocky. Also, hi, welcome. Let me look at this goober. I do like that design. It has a lot of design aspects that I really love. I love the pleats on her skirt, how they are like slanted and it like matches her boots. And the red ribbons that follows through her entire design. Her top is a little bit doesn't really look like it fits with her bottom half, with her skirt and her boots. But I do like the jacket on top of it. I feel like that could work if her like little tank top matched her skirt more, then the jacket would look really nice on it. Maybe if the jacket had a little bit more red too. But otherwise, I do like the design. It's a very me coded design. I'm not gonna lie. I love jackets. I love simple designs with jackets on them. Call me Spider-Man the way I don't have a dad. Oh my god. I mean, Spider-Man does have a dad. Well, Peter Parker has a dad. I don't know about every Spider-Man out there. Miles Morales definitely has a dad. But Peter does have a dad. He's just a secret agent that tried to kill him at one point. Penny Parker had a dad. I'm pretty sure everyone had a dad at some point. It's kind of necessary for you to exist. Even if the dad is not in your life, for whatever reason, everyone had a dad at some point. Slipping away, oh, how could you all have known? Shit out like that, the feeling inside the night and my thoughts if can. Have I reached out for a sort of helping hand? Mine's not dead though. I mean, yeah. A parent doesn't have to be dead for you to not see them as your parent anymore. There are a lot of factors that can go into that. Then again, I'm not an expert on these sort of situations because I love my dad. I have a great family. That's the secret identity. Spider-Man has no dad. You know what? I never thought of it that way. I think you're onto something there. Then you can call for Rob. This is what you waited for. Tearing apart a soul. There's nothing there at all. You'll never kill a ghost. Some of that too. He didn't leave. I left. Oh. I went to get the milk. I mean, that's valid too. One and my zero. My You can start me up, 'cause you are mine. Edit, transform, retransform. Oh, same sort of thing. FNAF song? What do you mean? Group he did die from the original group. I think at one point there might have been a Groot that was the original Groot. The movies have really made people not understand how Groot works. I don't care what the movie says. If you replant Groot, it's still Groot. It's not a clone. It's Groot. He has the memories. He has the experience. It's still Groot. It's still the same Groot. Maybe not in the movies, but in the comics, he is still the same Groot. Speaking of Groot, I don't like the choice they did in when they added Emma Frost with the Groot and Emma interactions. Like, I get it. I get what they were going for. I get it. She can read minds, so when she talks to Groot, he speaks in actual words because she reads his mind and not his words. But it's just so stupid. It would have been fine if it was one line. Because it's funny. But no, every voice line between Groot and Emma are Groot just speaking human words, and I don't like it. Especially with the fact that all of his all of his lines he has with Emma are about how other people don't understand him like she can, which is not true. People understand Groot. He just speaks a different language. I hate it. Rant over. Movies made so Rocket only understand Groot's language. No, I actually like what they did in the movies with Groot's language because you start understanding him. It's really shown. It's shown really well in Guardians at the end of Guardians 3, where like not only does the new Gamora learn to understand Groot throughout the movies, and in the end, like Groot is there and talks to her, and she can fully understand, and they have this sweet little moment. But there's also when they decide to split up at the end, and Groot speaks real words and says, "I love you guys," because like we as the audience finally understand Groot, and that is so genius. That is so good. That is how you portray Groot speaking English. Not through like some fucking mind reading bullshit, which I get it. Emma Frost can do that. That's like her whole thing, hearing other people's thoughts. She's like one of the most powerful telepaths in the Marvel universe. Arguably stronger than Professor Xavier himself. But I still think that in a game like Marvel Rivals, you shouldn't just waste something like Groot speaking English on something so small and fucking unnecessary. What's next? When they add other telepaths, they are also gonna be speaking to Groot with normal words. It's gonna ruin the novelty of it, and I don't like that. And I especially don't like that Groot's voice lines, Groot's interactions with Emma Frost. As I said earlier, he always talks about how, oh, you can finally understand me, when everyone understands him. Unless they explicitly say, what do you mean I am Groot? April Fool's idea, every comment in the game is just Groot. Even Galacta. That would be funny. That would be funny. stretch and hydrate. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy ranting about Marvel, like I always do. Like a loser. Last crumbling mountain and the last love. He looks fine. Maybe his arms need to be stretched out a little bit more. And definitely need to stretch that one out a little. First breath of winter through the flowers is icing, and you look to the north where the pale moon is rising, and it seems like all is dying and would leave the world to more. In the distance hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive. Last moon passed over the last star of morning, and the future has passed without even a last desperate warning. Looking to the sky where through clouds the path is torn. You see, Human Torch needs to have more exposed skin because the fire. Even though the suit is made of like unstable molecules that can project his fire through the suit. But you know, we don't care about that because it looks cool. Rule of cool trumps all rules when it comes to art. Now and again, I was on you. Didn't think when you came, and we felt like some silly over. Those years, I felt it. Send it off. You and on. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? For any reinvention, freedom, or attention. All is where is it gone? Pretty basic hand. No! Wrong thing. I keep pressing the wrong things because they're so close together. I don't know if it's my tablet that needs to be recalibrated or if I'm just sloppy. I'm 90% sure that it's me just being sloppy. Oh yeah, shit. I have to add the... Drag it up, up, tower, illuminate high. Turn the rival song into a group. That's something I can totally see the Marvel Rivals devs doing. They already made a Jeff version. Released a full Jeff version, yeah. No, thank you. One night, the memories so only so good. I wonder if they're gonna. No, they would never. They would never. They would never add Red Skull to Marvel Rivals, would they? Do you think they would? Make sure dude's cranium is the same size as everyone else. About right? About right? Well, Ben is a special case. Did I make his body too big? Definitely did. Like, they wouldn't add Red Skull to the game, right? Not in a million years. But could you imagine if they did? If they went there? I think some of his proportions are a little bit weird. Oh my god, Steven Universe core. Cashew Lewis versus Hail Hydra. Took me a little bit to perfect, but I'm gonna deal with it. Oh my god. I don't think I understand how humans work. I'm gonna be honest. Because when I was drawing She-Hulk last week, I had a problem making her look more feminine, and now now I'm struggling to make Johnny look more masculine. It was all in the nose, I remember. It was in the nose. It was when I changed the nose that she started looking more feminine. So if I change Johnny's nose just a little bit. What? What? Hairstyle that I gave him before. Don't look, this is old art. It's also really small art, like Jesus Christ. Yeah. Looks fiery. I'm gonna sleep a little bit. I couldn't before, but I'm gonna try. Alright. Hope you sleep well. Actually, mm, I don't know. uh, I don't know. I mean, mm, you know what? Yeah. I think I'm getting somewhere. Even if it's not a hairstyle that I'm particularly fond of, it fits the vibe, and that's what's important. But I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Just sit here and listen to the music. If you don't like the music, well, womp womp. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm back. No one ever stabbed you in the back. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay. Everybody always gave you what you wanted. You never had to work, it was always there. Don't know what it's like, what it's like. Beyond the edge of breaking down, no one's there to save you. You don't know why. Mm. Something to that heart that to change. So many bright lights to cast a shadow. I don't know. Does look weird. Cause the thing I've been thinking of lately is okay. So this is part of like a Marvel AU that I've been working on. Just as a little thing. Not something I'm gonna do anything with. It's just a personal little thing. Don't expect it to become a huge project or anything. Just a little thing that I like doing. um the problem is I kind of didn't have a vibe for it. It didn't really have a vibe. It was sort of just a hodgepodge of things that I would like to do, which is, nothing wrong with that when it's just a personal project and not a product or anything meant to be something. But I kind of wanted it to have a vibe. And so it sort of hit me. What if I made it inspired by like the early 2000s? But I've been struggling to capture that vibe. Oh, actually, this hairstyle might work for him. Oh my god, this hairstyle works so well. The fucking Disney Channel white boy hairstyle works a lot better than what I was trying to do. I was trying to do like a cool boy band type haircut, but no, I just go with the Disney Channel white boy hairstyle. You know the one. It's like curly bangs in the front, almost a bowl at the top, and then like fluffy hair in the back. You know, the Disney Channel white boy from the early 2000s. Literally, when I Google Disney Channel white boy, there's so many people with that hairstyle. Fucking Beatles looking ass hairstyle. It's kind of exactly the hairstyle I tried to give him before. You know, the Disney Channel white boy. His eyebrows sort of disappear into the hair, which I don't like. Makes him less expressive. Finally free tonight. ooh, ooh, ooh. And hang around, but ooh, 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 ooh. This Daisy's mom has got it going on. It's all I want, and I waited for so long. Daisy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Daisy's mom. Be wrong. I'm in love with Daisy. You'll never live. The boys wanna dance for you. Up on me. Voice crack. I'm sorry. So long shot, don't even dare. Make the moves, you can aim. Spotlight, get on the sides, and the moves just right. Always with on. Oh, Set my clocks early 'cause I know I'm always late. I don't ever wanna be you. I wanna be just like you. I think the pose I had him in earlier was a lot better. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. Hmm. That looks a lot better. I'm actually not sure how to draw this from this angle. No, wrong thing. Jesus. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You would step back from that ledge, my friend. Hands. Hands. You know, I would I would accept AI art if it was able to draw hands. Cuz that's as an artist, that's one part that I would prefer a machine taking care of. But AI can't even do that, so California's back. All I ask is don't tell me that I'm dreaming when all I ever wanted was to dream another sunset with you. Wake with the fondest memories, love on the ocean, just crush around you. Sun's never been so bright, and the sky's never so blue. You opened up into my arms, and we laughed as I held you. I'll never go back to Georgia, not at least till I have to down and to the left. And the place you did it. All I ask. Hi, Ninja Link. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Over when it's over. This Cali sunrise with me. Wake up with the fondest memory. Memory. Oh, I didn't even go with this post. Why the fuck do I have that here? how it started versus how it's going. Where did I mess up? Where did I fail? And it Here's a question. Should I draw him with fire around him? Or should I... Like, why is that even a question? Of course I should. It's the Human Torch. Hi, Violet Shy Cat. Time for the lure. Have a good lure. Wrong thing. Something like that. And then also on his, like his fist. Oddly enough, the drawing makes me want to play Marvel Rivals, even though he looks nothing like this in the game. Imagine if I could mod Marvel Rivals, but with my designs in the game instead. Although I think they've gotten rid of modding. They've patched it out. You can no longer mod the game because people kept putting nudity mods and shit like that. And they were like, I don't think we want that. I think that looks better. Just a little bit of flames here and there. Just to show that he's on fire. But I'll do the same as I did with Invisible Woman, where I have one folder that has her using invisible powers, and one with her just normal, just so I have it. I'll do the same for Johnny, where he has a regular one with where he's wearing regular colors, and one where he's like flame on. The moment I heard about 19 inches of venom, I knew it was Jober. Ugh, I've seen that model. It sure is a sight to behold. I hate playing strategist and then getting absolutely decimated by 19 inches of venom in the backlines. Yeah, that's about right. I will actually do the same thing as I did. Where are you? There you are. It's not cheating, guys. It's not. I promise it's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's not, okay? I promise it's not. I would never cheat. I would never. Did I not draw him to scale? This is everything just looks so huge on him. I literally just measured him compared to Invisible Woman to make sure he's the same size as everyone else. And yet somehow he's tiny. At least the 4 logo can be smaller because it seems like it's smaller on Stusen. Anyway, back to gaming for a bit where I waste my time on the Xbox. Have fun gaming. That's good. That's better. Maybe it's proportional. I just give him tiny ass shoulders. Which is fine. I can just beef them up a little bit. I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep above in my head instead of going under, cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep above in my above in my instead of under, instead of can't hide it, you might as well embrace it. So believe me, it's not easy. It seems that something telling me I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep above in my head. I'm cause I'm in deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head. Going, going under. Under. That reminds me of another dream I had tonight. Bless you. Thank you. I had a dream this dream I remember even less about than the dream I talked about before. I already remembered very little about the dream I talked about before, other than me being scared of it and it having a freaky robot in it. But this one I remember just like the tail end of the dream, where I was at my grandma's house and there was a bunch of cats there. And me and my younger sibling was like, well, we have to round up all the cats. And then in the middle of all the cats was like a porcupine. And it started like shooting quills at me. And then we were like, oh, well, we can't have that. And then we then my grandma, I think, sent the porcupine to like a weird machine, like a big scary machine, in order to like put like a metal like shield over all the quills. And it was scary looking. And I was like, no, the poor porcupine, it doesn't know better. It was a weird dream. I just remembered it because my sneeze. I sometimes sound like a kitten when I sneeze, and it reminded me of the dream because cats. That was a weird dream. What? Or do you want me dead? Honestly, I preferred the scary robot dream I had. That one at least was interesting because of the scary robot and me waking up thinking that the robot was still around. Or at least I knew it was a dream, but like because I had just dreamed it, I was on edge. Looking into the darkness of my room because it was still pretty dark outside. And so no light came in. And just thinking, gulp, scary robot. One yours tell us all goodbye. Just Juliet, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Now fall in my arms. Now they can change their lives. Change your mind. Don't ever look back. They'll tear us apart if you give them the chance. Don't sell your heart. Don't say we're not meant to be. Run, baby, run. Forever will be. You and me, flying through the night, flying through the night, way up high. The view from here is getting better with you by my side. Run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. They'll tear us apart if You give them the chance. Tell you don't stay. Not meant to be run forever will be. Oh, I just remembered the idea I had last night for a drawing where I draw the an Among Us family portrait. Because we've had so many Among Us-esque games lately. Quote unquote Among Us-esque. I'd more classify it as Lethal Company-esque. But I'd count Among Us alongside them. You know the ones. Lethal Company, Lockdown Protocol, Content Warning, most recently Repo. I want to draw a family portrait with all of them. I swear there's one more that I'm forgetting in that. At least one more that I'm forgetting. One that it's more similar to Among Us than all the other ones, but still. This never. Now that I think about it, Among Us really doesn't fit in, because it's more about. It's not about collecting things. It's about social deduction. It just sort of fits the vibe, you know. Six strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. Come home and stop in tonight. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Be the my head. Waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. da, 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 da. Dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, and these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love. If they knew how misery loves me. These lives love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love. If they knew how misery loves me. I recently found out that Fall Out Boy was in an episode of Teen Titans Go. It was in one of the Night Begins to Shine episodes. And they even did a cover of the song. And I think that is awesome. Cause that song actually slaps. Night Begins to Shine is oh, it's so good. One of the best things to come out of Teen Titans Go. I'm pretty sure it was originally written for Teen Titans Go, and it wasn't a song by BER before they and they just got the license for it. I'm pretty sure it was made exclusively for Teen Titans. And then they got Fall Out Boy and one other artist, one other musician in one episode. The plot of that episode was basically some evil dragon guy had stolen the song, so they had to bring in new artists to sing it in order to defeat the evil dragon guy. Because Teen Titans Go is weird. Sometimes. And since that song is it's meant to be a spoof of like the 80s music and 80s like aesthetics, when they sing the song, they get all 80s and stuff. And fucking Fall Out Boy just turned into a transformer. Like the band all turned into cars when they entered the 80s world. And then they formed together into a giant robot. It was awesome. Meanwhile, the song plays in the background. A lot of people don't like Teen Titans Go, and like I get it, but like the show does have its charm. I'm sure most people don't like it because it's they compare it to the original Teen Titans, which is fair, but like if you just look at it as its own thing, it really isn't that bad. Also, when going down this rabbit hole, I also found out that apparently they've been trying to like make a Teen Titans Go spin-off based entirely around the Night Begins to Shine episodes, like where the entire show is just the 80s style, and I would love to see that because I think it's so cool. But it seems like they're having a hard time making that actually go through. So who knows if we'll ever see it. Hold on. Okay, not only is the okay, never mind. The song is on Spotify, but also the song is on Spotify, but also a couple of the versions, not the Fall Out Boy version, unfortunately, but the version with the other artists they got is on Spotify, as well as the Puffy Amiyumi version. I didn't know that one existed. Okay, let's listen to Night Begins to Shine. Why not? The song goes hard. Saw you dance from the corner, caught your name in a conversation, been hard to get. I didn't understand. When I look at you, I see the story in your eyes. When we're dancing, The night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. The night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. We're dancing. The night begins to shine. Dark dawn. I made up. Wanna feel your touch. I look at you. I see the story in your eyes. When we're dancing, the night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. The night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. We're dancing. Night begins to shine. Wanna feel your touch. I look at the story in your eyes. When we're dancing, the night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. The night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. Shine. The night begins to shine. Night begins to shine. Night begins to. Unfortunately, the full upboy version is not on Spotify. Oh well. Back to emo music for now. So it seems to be about time to end stream. I'll just off yet. In your head, you feel left look down on. Thing you can. Edit, transform horizontal. Little girl, little the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Matter enough. Someone else. Sometime, little girl, you're middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. All right. Eight o'clock Monday night, and I'm waiting to finally talk to a girl a little cooler than me. Her name is Nona, she's a rocker with a nose ring. She wears a two-way, but I'm not quite sure what that means. She walks, while the wind blows and the angels sing. You'll never notice me. What should be? Please trying to get the girl the bad guys want. The girl the bad guys want. Bad want. Girl the bad guys want. The girl the bad want. Do a little stretch. Cause I think I'm gonna end stream. I would finish the line art, but I can do that some other time. Remember to save my work. And we can move over here. Yippee! Bye bye. Bye bye. Please stay for the raid though. We're gonna look for someone to raid before we truly end. But who is live right now? Really just the regulars. Yawn. But who has it been a while since we last raided? I'm not sure. We haven't raided Cosmic in a while. We can rate Cosmic. He's also doing art, so. And since we haven't rated him in quite a while. So let me just put the rate message. Op, op, op. Put the rate message there. As always, you can replace the emotes with whatever emotes you want to use if you're not subbed, or you could just use the default emote that I put there. But yeah. I'm gonna there we go. And start raid. Yawn. Also, drink a little bit of water. But yeah, that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I feel like I was a little bit quiet today, but I feel like I'm quiet every drawing stream. I just never speak unless I have something to say, but I'm really bad at coming up with things to say. So, wawa. But yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. All my chatters, all my lurkers, every single one of you. You're all amazing. You're all so good. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow, where I'll be playing more Monster Camp. As always, remember to drink food and eat water, and take your meds if you have them. If you have any that you need to take, remember to take them. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.